Hello guys, welcome to my stream.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello,
Without a
everybody,
doubt, it is
and
the week's
welcome to
most
today's
eagerly
match.
awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. Palmer wins the duel this time. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Well, the feisty and energetic Vicente Lizarazu will undoubtedly be a factor here, Pete.
And Torres! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Fernando Torres actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Ruben Neves. Rivaldo gets into some space. And claimed it back swiftly. Lizarazu still goalless at the moment. Mbappe. He's in plenty of space here. Messi. Crossed into the middle. He right in! They score! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! There's the hit! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Mbappe. Half an hour played now. Ruben Neves, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Bellingham.
it looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And it's Maradona. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And we have our very first corner. And it's hoisted clear. And now they can spring out of defence.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Ricky Puig. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now, and we get some free-flowing football.
Maradona. Now it's Maradona. He is through here. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Still just a single goal between the sides. Costa Curta spots it and intercepts.
The attendance for this
He's going to
match
be disappointed with that. Now it's Mbappe. Fernando Torres.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And the shot! He's got a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten. Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
That is good alertness. Drogba! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
That'll be a corner. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? Corner number 2 then. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Lavia. Kane put it away! It's in! And the comeback is complete! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And yes, it's him again. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Bellingham. Coming on the field is number 23, De Bruyne. Substitution
That's
taking
Maradona.
place.
And it's Drogba. Messi promptly onto that, and that is that. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now? Beckham. Now
There
it's
will be 5
Mbappe.
minutes added time.
Lizarazu.
Now there's a fight. Can he finish? And he hits the net. And surely that does it. Perfect time. Decisive strike.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Number 10, Messi.
Clinical.
Coming
Just
on to replace
clinical.
him is
What a game this is
number
turning out to be
17,
for him.
Mbappe.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear.
And that will be the final act. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. The action has already started.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That'll be a throw-in. Spain looking to pass their way through. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, here's someone I really like the look of in Ruben Dias, a proper defender, someone who does the simple things well. Very well, in fact, and he rarely makes mistakes. A bit of a throwback to some of the defenders I played with back in the day. A good leader too.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Played it again. Cleared away. Can he spark a counter here? Kimmich can so cleverly bypass the press. Chips it through. Well, there's the clearance. Nicked it back promptly.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned.
He's going for goal! There was plenty of power on that. Got a shot away! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he's taking no chances there. Swept in. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And now they can spring out of defence. How Kubasi does really well to win the ball there. Pull it. That's good running with the ball. Bellingham. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Cruyff. And it's Fullet. Spain upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty.
He's had a shot! Deftly away. Bellingham. Messi! The captain delivers!
Look, there aren't many around you can call upon to make a difference, but he's one. He leads by example and inspires big time too.
And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
That is just a top drawer finish. He was always in control and couldn't have placed it any better.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Beckenbauer spots it
There will
and
be 1 minute
intercepts.
added time.
On time. Excellent interception. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Volunteers for each block.
On the evidence of
Please
what we've
report to the
seen,
staff
they're
room
worth their
immediately.
lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Substitution.
And we're off again. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. He's gone for goal. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Haaland is offering a right smile there.
Spain have their second corner now. And he's there to clear it. Cafu. Corner number 3 coming up. Adams is there and he can get that clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Beckham.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's shifting through the gears here. Mbappe. He races! And the keeper couldn't hold it. No mistake! And this is getting better and better. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
550.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Adams cuts out the pass. Ruben Neves. Now it's Rivaldo.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That's really well cleared. And it's Beckham. Drogba. Chance! Oh, they could be caught out here. Header! Yes! And the lead is 3. It is surely done. What a great header. Got plenty on that.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
A case now of complete control. Looks for the finish. It is a very, very good save.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
Beckham. Rivaldo in acres of space. He's got the shot away! And it's in! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Substitution in progress.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to.
Oh, what has happened? Now the finish! And that was very necessary. Ball is over the line. Kubasi. Yamal. And here's Drogba. He's got plenty of space out wide here. How Kubasi gets it away.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
No, again there's no way through. Bullet. And the pass is intercepted. Bullet. Yamal. And time is up. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us.
Hello,
As you can
everybody,
see, we
and
are all
welcome to
set.
today's match.
The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. And it's Messi. Bellingham. Roberto Carlos clears. He won't be happy with that one.
Mbappe really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Messi looking to play it into the box. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. That's good running with the ball. Well, played right into his path. Now it's Messi. Chance! And it's a goal! There is the breakthrough! It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage... Oh, smashing header!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Neymar. He could be in here. Messi! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
Milan with the corner. They're first. Beckenbauer getting this one clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. De Bruyne picks it up out wide. And De Bruyne! And again the keeper stands strong.
De Bruyne can only think of disappointment right now, but he'll get to appreciate just how good that save was.
Adams attempts a clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Costa Curta. Ruben Neves. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Bellingham. Roberto Carlos. And he was alert to it.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blankets.
It's one! And that's another chance! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Oh, the contact was as crisp as it comes. The direction was the issue.
He's through here. Now it's Drogba. He's got the shot away! And yes, it's there! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Ruben Neves did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. De Bruyne.
There will be 3 minutes added
And it's
time.
Conte. And the pass is intercepted. Bellingham. And it's Messi. Messi. Oh, this is a very good run. Oh, it's a nice idea. And there is the half-time whistle. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's been picked out. Neymar! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Drogba has found the net here, of course. Well played, that has knocked out the danger. Messi. De Bruyne. Played back in.
The attendance for this match was 71,550.
And it's Roberto Carlos. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he cuts out the supply. That has ended up in no man's land. Back into the middle.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
That pass has been well intercepted. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Drogba. It's a good foot in there. Drogba showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, we've seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Messi really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
No, that's been intercepted. And here's Rivaldo. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. And he's picked out the run. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Roberto Carlos is there and he can get that clear. It's run loose here. Out for a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Bellingham. Number 10.
Not too much to add on here, just a minute.
Number
That pass
11.
isn't the best. And the referee brings it to a close. It's a super show all round. Both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently undeniable. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it,
everybody,
but
and
it is
welcome to
equally
today's
clear
match.
and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And it's Maradona. Oh, that's well spotted. Schneider. David Villa. David Villa! Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. David Villa. He is through here. And reclaimed it in a trice. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Ruben Neves. And it's Schneider. He's in here! Whistle goes again. It's another offside decision. Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, well played, well played. Cannavaro. That's a good run down the left. Messi. Oh, important interception.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Messi. It's Maradona! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Owen. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation.
Oh, they could be caught out. David Villa! It's in! Two to the good. They have breathing space. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it. Now they have it.
Fernando Torres. That is good alertness. Maldini. Nicely aimed pass. David Villa. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Adams tries to clear. And this could be the final action of the first half. In for a header!
And he was there to get a vital touch. Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. Portugal awarded another corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Oh, smashing header! And that is it. And the half-time whistle goes. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in a blue hat kindly make his way to the information center? Substitution on the field. Maradona. Number 20. Neymar.
And the action is back on the way.
18. Fernando.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Number 11. Rivaldo. Number 9. Didier Drogba. Number 17. Mbappe. Substitution.
Roberto Carlos. Mbappe. Can he latch on to this? Adams gets over and intercepts. Bellingham. That's a nicely measured pass. He's come in hard. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he cuts out the supply.
The attendance for this match was 71,550.
So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Now it's Owen. Costa Curta did well to stay calm there. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Chouameni. David Villa. And it's Schneider. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Oh, that's a fine interception. And he's quick to get it clear again. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Threads one in. Bellingham. It's Drogba! And that's a real chance missed.
Yeah, this is part of the job. Head down and keep plugging away.
Mbappe. To Messi. Bellingham. And he's quick to snatch it back. Look at the space. Can he finish? And he hits the net. Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion.
After 84
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Messi. Coming on to replace him is number 23, De Bruyne.
So here comes a substitution. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
Now the finish! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Owen certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Decent progress down the left. Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Adams cuts out the pass. Rivaldo in acres of space out wide. Up he goes! And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could...
No way.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And a header! Oh, it's taken a deflection. The ball is loose and he's got the shot away! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
I actually like to see that in shots at goal when there's a noticeable effort to get over the ball and keep it down.
Roberto Carlos. Chouameni. Ricky Puig. And there's his chance to lead the counter. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Now it's Torres. Adams spots it and intercepts. So we're still where we started right now. And he's quick to snatch it back. Roberto Carlos. Mbappe. And here's Torres. Maradona. No way through. Now it's Torres. Has a shot! And we have our very first corner. Ricky Puig getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence. 15 minutes till half-time. Davids. And it's Maradona. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Ricky Puig.
That's going in strongly.
Perfectly measured that. Torres. And that's a good ball. He's had a hit! Goal! Norway!
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
The goal scorer after 40 minutes is number 9, Kylian Mbappe.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Iniesta. Davids. Here's Ricky Puig. Maradona. Cleared without hesitation.
Added time.
Norway do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Torres. And there's the end of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And he's intervened well there. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look. Clearly, Torres! He's missed, but not by that far.
Fernando Torres really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. And it's Fernando Torres. Fernando Torres. Great defending. It's Maradona! So we've reached the hour mark.
For this match was 71,898.
Now it's Torres. Torres is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Musiala, and he was alert to it. Adams gets good distance on it. Chouameni looking tidy in possession here. Costa Curta gets it clear. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Gets his pass away. He gets big. He's got a goal. And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
After 74 minutes is number 18, Fernando Torres. Fernando Torres. Fernando Torres. Substitution on the field. Number 8, Iniesta. Coming on to replace him is number 10, Messi.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
He's picked his way through. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a...
He's got goal! It's in! And the comeback is complete!
Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header. Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Spread out to the left. What a throw in. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Ball played right into his path. Real chance! Oh, taken with style. Dying minutes, and we're all square again.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
After 88 minutes, number 27, Serginho.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left,
There will be
but if
5
we have to
minutes
find a
added
winner
time.
now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
He's got to be in here. Desperate defending required here. He's having a go! And that is wildly off target. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Bellingham. And the referee brings it to a close. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities, and neither willing to give in. Your final thoughts, Jim? Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us.
Hello,
As you can
everybody,
see,
and
we are
welcome
all
to
set.
today's match.
The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. He's got the shot away! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Back into the middle. And now they can spring out of defence. Adams gets over and intercepts. Pinches it off him. Aim forwards. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Jordan Pickford. He's a great all-round goalkeeper, Peter. Great at shot stopping and dominant in his box. He also gets counter-attacks going with his accurate long passes. The opposition should be a little wary of committing too many men forward to attack, because if it does break down, this guy can get them in trouble pretty quickly.
Okay, interesting. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
No goals as yet. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. He shifted it to the flank. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Chance to finish. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Rijkaard clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And now a sudden chance to counter. He's played him through. Messi. Oh, red. Nice interception.
We're seeing some really good pressure.
Speculative strike. Adams calmly anticipates. A searching ball that into space. Mbappe. Now it's Bellingham. Cafu spots it and intercepts. Rivaldo. Look at the space here. He gets big. Goal! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Not the most accurate pass.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Bellingham. Messi, very much a man of this moment. He's shifting through the gears here. And the whistle goes for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. And that has put paid to that. Still just a single goal between the sides. What a throw in. Shot dropper! Costa Curta. Now, what about a counter-attack? The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Oh, shooting chance! Gently done.
That's just playing it safe and simple. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Ruben Neves. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Bellingham is flagged offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 17.
No time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Stoichkov. He's onside, and he's felt shapes to shoot! Sticks it away! There seemed no way back, but they are level. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Messi. Coming on the field is number 23, De Bruyne.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. And there's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter.
That has certainly... Chance for the header! He has done it! And they get themselves in front! A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And he's quick to get it clear again.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
There will be 5 minutes added time.
5 minutes to add. Couldn't squeeze it through. Haaland. tries a shot! They've done it! They have stolen level at the last! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Drogba demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
All square again, and the shot! So nearly the total turnaround. They simply ran out of time. It has ended all square. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much
Hello,
riding on it,
everybody,
but
and welcome
it is
to today's
equally
match.
clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. The action has already started. And now the breakaway. Oh, that's fabulous. Messi. That's a lovely hit one. And that has fair fizzed. And we have our very first corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Roberto Carlos. Good read, needed to be. Lionel Messi, the everlasting talisman for club and country, and his contribution in 2014 was just terrific.
It was, Peter. He was outstanding in every one of the group games of that tournament, but the one that sticks in my mind, the Nigeria game. A fantastically entertaining game. And he got 2 of Argentina's 3.
Yeah, 2 very different goals, actually, if memory serves. A shot on the rebound for the first one, and then the second just a genius free kick.
And that must have felt so good.
And here's Bellingham, Roberto Carlos. In comes the cross. Up he goes! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Bellingham. Short changes him with that pass.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
That could spell trouble. And a header! They scored! First blood drawn. And it has to be said, an absolute gift. A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Messi, very much a man of this moment. In comes the corner. Mbappe gets rid without sophistication. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And now they can spring out of defence. Bellingham. Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Rivaldo. Roberto Carlos. That looks a good ball through. He's got tall. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He can get that clear.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Just 5 minutes left until the break. Messi. Bellingham. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And he's got his range wrong there. Not the best distribution from the keeper. In with the challenge. And the whistle goes for half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Request for support.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Roberto Carlos. Bellingham. A good ball, and this looks promising. And claimed it back swiftly.
Quality ball. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, no joy this time. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the
The
counter-attack.
attendance for this match was 72,300.
And he's there to belt it away. And they've got a throw. Alexander-Arnold wins the duel this time. Darren Fletcher. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rivaldo.
Oh, that was expansive and
He gets big! And he's there to clear it.
well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Petri.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on...
Drogba! So close to drawing level.
Drogba knows only too well how important the chance was. He snatched at it.
Number 7, Pedri. Coming on to replace him is number 15, Neymar. Substitution.
So there's going to be another change here. And it's Beckham. Oh, that is a nice touch.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Ronaldinho. Adams gets good distance on it. Well, this is surely their last chance. Oh, what has happened here? And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Iniesta. Iniesta driving forwards.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's De Bruyne. De Bruyne. And we're done. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. Now it's Haaland. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Haaland bops him off it and wins back the ball. Haaland showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Goes in for the header! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh no, this does not look good. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Cafu. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Oh, not quite. Now it's Haaland. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Bastoni is offering some sort of an apology there.
encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
David Villa!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Bastoni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Ronaldinho.
Costa Curta
Was steaming forward. Who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given.
Costa Curta
Gathers from the goal kick. Mbappe. And he's had it nicked away. He is through here. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, super ball. Hits one. And yes, it's there. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
That was as close to certain as can be.
Well, look, he moved.
And the first half is done. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each.
Kindly stay seated during the match.
So in they come for the break
your
with nothing to
cooperation.
separate them. The score 1-1.
Gamba Osaka.
Get the second half going. It's an waxing looking ball, that. That has been cut short. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
That's headed upfield. Well read, nice interception. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, that Haaland! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he has kicked it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner.
Gamba Osaka
Has the chance to go the other way.
The attendance for this match was
Almost an hour gone.
72,306.
That's a sharp pass. And he was quick to react. Bellingham. That is a great pick out. And Beckham! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Beckham clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Ruben Neves, the man with the tools to make a difference here. And it's Ronaldinho. Messi. Ruben Neves. Adams makes the interception. Roberto Carlos. David Villa gets flagged offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Messi.
We have got
Number
changes here
21,
from both sides, in fact.
Ruben Neves. Coming on the field, number 23,
Interception.
De
His
Bruyne.
positioning was
Number
spot
6,
on.
Pep Guardiola.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Rijkaard gets across to intercept that, and the pass is intercepted. And that's Ronaldinho. Picked out, great chance! And somehow he managed to miss it.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Number 22,
Beckham to take it as usual.
coming on the field is number 8,
Nielsen.
Iniesta.
And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Rivaldo. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Roberto Carlos, a player who needs no introduction. Passing is crisp and sharp. It's a sweet ball, that. Out for a throw.
Substitutions taking place.
De Bruyne. That's a promising run he's making on the right.
Added time.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Ronaldinho in acres of space out wide. David Villa. Good read, needed to be. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other, but it wasn't to be. Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. We have already started here. Khan catches it safely. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of big chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Mateus, he's through, now is he in? Now the finish! It's there!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
After 16 minutes is number 18.
Liverpool are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Liverpool couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He's picked his way through.
Such good technique.
Dumfries. Oh, lots to admire in the run and the defending. Beckenbauer did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
No way through. Beckenbauer producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And he's certainly onside here. It's gone for a throw-in. And the keeper beats it away. Bellingham! Oh, it's fallen loose again! They've done it! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides and with such great individuals.
Right in! And it's come back out to him. They've scored! And they get themselves in front! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
Liverpool go into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
There will be 3 minutes
Cafu.
of time.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Now there's the clearance. Succumbs to the pressure. Rivaldo. He has found the way through. And we hit half-time. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2 on the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And they're back on the ball again. Now here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Rivaldo. And it's Ruben Neves.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Saliba gets good distance on it. Bellingham.
The attendance for this
Quarter
match
of an hour into the second half.
71,550.
Rivaldo punched away. Has a go! And he's really put himself on the line here. Oh, what a climb! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Rivaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bellingham. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's found the way through. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. That is a brilliant interception. And he's quick to get it clear again. Dumfries. Now it's Mbappe.
That pressing is so good. It's nice and early.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Cafu is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Costa Curta spots it and intercepts. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have. Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Substitution on the field. Number 23.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Coming on the field is number 7, Griezmann. Substitution in progress.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
2 added minutes have been indicated.
Shot could... And the shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, taken with style. 2 up and threatening to pull clear. And he's only too great. And there goes the final whistle. Oh, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in...
Yeah. Panorama. Listen.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello,
Without a
everybody,
doubt,
and
it is the
welcome
week's
to
most
today's match.
eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And we have our very first corner. And he's heaved it away. And here's Messi. That's really well cleared. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Bellingham. Messi. Now the finish! We've got to be quick to recover this. Oh no, this does not look good. Not the best distribution from the keeper.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance, intelligence, an Italian giant.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. No, that's been intercepted. Moved on forwards. Roberto Carlos, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Rudiger. Bellingham. And it's Messi. And here's Haaland. Neymar. Haaland. Bellingham. Bellingham. Roberto Carlos is charging up on the overlap. And that has been cleared. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And back to the goalkeeper. Adams. Short changes him with that pass. Nicely worked. Great ball, and he's in. Big chance! Goal! Celtic! And Celtic are in front.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Quite squeezed that one through. Taken back almost at once. He's shifting through the gears here. Has a goal! It's there! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
2 added minutes have been indicated.
So that's 2 now without reply.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And the whistle goes for half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Yeah, chins have dropped, heads are down, and half-time couldn't have come at a better time.
Just a quick reminder today, please refrain from parking outside this stadium. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Smartly reclaimed. Messi gets good distance on it. Rivaldo in acres of space out wide. Rivaldo. That's tidy. And it's Messi! Delivery from Mbappe. He's got tall. Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Cantona, who does have an assist to his name. Quality ball. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Celtic appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Messi. Cantona. Zico. Luis Suarez. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Bellingham. Under an awful lot of pressure. Rodri. And here's Mbappe. That's really well manoeuvred. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Neymar. Now this could be a chance. He's had it taken off him. That's the throw.
Substitution in progress.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now that's well seen too. And it's Luis Suarez. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And here's De Bruyne. Luis Suarez. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal. Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Maldini, a player of legendary status. Oh, this looks sharp. Pinches it off him.
There will be one
Neymar.
added time.
Adams! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Adams really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. Climbs up big! The whistle has gone and it is all over. Oh, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us.
Hello,
As you can
everybody,
see,
and
we are
welcome
all
to
set.
today's match.
The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Beckenbauer wins the duel this time. Madrid couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Mbappe. Shot a goal! And the ball's come loose here.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Ricky Puig. Some really good ball movement. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fairly obvious.
He's tried one! This time surely! And it's a goal! Mbappe duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Madrid have taken the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the number one.
And the finish! Really well taken goal. A game of kills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Haaland really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
He's in a good position here. Pedri laid out to the left flank. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And here's Rivaldo, Messi. Now here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Oh, and he's through the middle. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Batistuta gets into a good position. Pedri. Messi.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Pedri. That's a decent clearance. Up he goes! Superb goal! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And yes, it's him again. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. No changes at the interval from either side. Great chance! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
No, that's been intercepted. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Roberto Carlos. A mighty effort! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
71,649.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Decent hit! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Serginho. And he welcomes it in. Iniesta. He has found the way through. It's Iniesta! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Iniesta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Roberto Carlos. Picked out brilliantly. And now they can clear their lines. Mbappe. Oh, delightful ball. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh, great ball!
Substitution on the field. Number 13.
So time for change.
Number
And this
10,
one has been on the cards for a little
Messi.
while.
Number 17. Mbappe. Coming on the field.
Oh, what a
22,
glide!
Bellingham.
And he can
Number
clear it away.
23, De Bruyne. Number 7, Beckham.
And it's Messi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Mbappe has a go! It's there! It's level again! What a match we have!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Rivaldo.
So, time for
Number
changes
21,
on both sides, actually.
Ruben Neves. Coming
So,
on the field,
all square and
number
not for the
20,
first time.
Neymar.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the
Number 16,
momentum and psychological
Davis.
edge now at this stage, but for
Substitution
me,
in
they've
progress.
got to chase a winner.
Into the last 5 minutes. He's had it taken off him. Bellingham! Oh, yes! It's there! And that may just do
Great
it!
after this next play.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Bellingham has been menacing, and when you get a defence that's beginning to look a little bit disjointed, then he's exactly the type of character that's going to punish you, and he did exactly that.
Bellingham.
And very quickly. And Batistuta! Oh, that is outstanding! About as smooth as it gets. Dying minutes, and we're all square again. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Yeah, I just thought he made great use of his upper body there. It would have taken something really special to keep that out.
Substitution.
Madrid making consecutive changes here. All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Looking for the run. Cruyff. He's found and the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Caught offside that time. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Haaland claiming the Man of the Match award.
Okay, bro. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is my code. Passport. Just join, guys. If you want to play with me. Three rounds, just join me, okay? Fast. But my phone charge is going to low, so that go fast and we will play one game, and then I will end my live play. Best of luck, man. Let's play. We are getting late, guys.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. And he's let fly! It's their first effort on goal.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Van Balten kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That looks a cracking ball. Neymar.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, it's a promising build-up this. Plenty of really nice passing. So we're still where we started right now. Made into space out wide.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
They get a throw in. Ball's gone out of play. Bellingham. Messi. Oh, good spread. Mbappe. Nice control. There's the header. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's heaved it away.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. And we have our very first corner. Chance for the header! This time, surely! He delivered all right! The breakthrough strike! Mbappe at his razor-sharp best there.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence.
Great hit!
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Bellingham. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Neymar. Maradona. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And he's had a hit! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
2 added minutes
Neymar
has been
looking to
indicated.
penetrate opposition lines. Great ball, and he's in here. Hits one. He scores. Manchester United are back on level terms. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slits the other.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's 1 each. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant, and as for the managers, check your heart rate.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And we are back on the way. No reported change to either side during the break.
And the pass is intercepted.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Bellingham. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Neymar. And there's green grass ahead of him. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And he was quick to react. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. He's shifting through the gears here. Haaland! And he hits the net. Into the lead once more. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Haaland really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Roberto Carlos. No, that's been intercepted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, good ball. He's picked his way through.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Number 22.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Messi. Number 21.
And it's Neymar.
Ruben Neves.
Iniesta.
Coming on the field.
Oh, that was never going to make it. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that was very necessary. That has been cut short. And here's Maradona. Real chance! And that could have brought them level.
That had a lot resting on it, you know, Peter, and he's visibly cross with himself.
This interception, his positioning was spot on. Mbappe is offering some sort of an apology there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration. Manchester United have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
And he's there to get it away. And that's it. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning.
Okay, bro, now I will my life. We will meet again after 6 hours.